I am a songwriter.
Mhm.
Down, I write the song. I go through the heartache to write the songs, and it's just never been enjoyable for me to perform other people's songs. I like to create my own songs.
We pull them where they pricked us, in our side. Here comes another one, no sooner than the agony from the last one subsides. Whether intentional or subliminal, their effect shows no mercy. Blood trickles out of us as we try to plead our case, gently at first, then violently. The toxicity of it all makes me want to crawl in a corner and hide out until this storm is over. We aim them at each other so carelessly. Now we're reaping all the benefits and war wounds of what we've thrown.
Time after time, suddenly everything feels so right. My imagination's running wild. It's like I'm living it in real life. A love that resides in my mind. I may be insane, 'cause I never get enough of you on my brain. Never, never. There's no substitute. Nothing I'd rather do than dream about you. Dream about you. I feel the sand on my face as you stare into my eyes. Deep inside. Oh, baby. As we make love, it's just us, the beach, and the sky. And your lips and body pressed against mine. My imagination's running wild. It's like I'm living it in real life. A love that resides in my mind. I may be insane. Of you on my brain. Never enough. Oh, there's no substitute. No substitute. Nothing I'd rather do than dream about you. Nothing I'd rather do. No, no. Gonna manifest this love now. Gonna manifest this love in real life. Yes, I gotta manifest this love in my life. Gotta manifest this love. And I gotta manifest this love in real life. In real life. Life now. be sharing my dreams, and I'm claiming one day it'll be reality. I'd rather do than have you here in reality. Yeah. I may be insane, 'cause I can't get enough of you on my brain. No, no, there's no substitute. No substitute. Nothing I'd rather do every day, every night, even in the noon. Yeah. I've been working so hard, and I need something to get my mind off it. And I've been stressing so long, I crave affection. Come give me attention. Yeah, Monday through Friday, it's all the same. Going through the motions, nothing ever changed. My life is so boring and so mundane. I need some excitement before I go insane. Monday through Friday, it's all the same. Going through the motions, nothing ever changed. My life is so boring and so mundane. I need some excitement before I gotta find myself a fling. Somebody right bottom what's up for me. Let me slide it in and make it creep this summer. I gotta find myself a fling. That's what I want, you honey, and make you scream. Do what you want when you want with me this summer. I need a summer fling. Times like these have made me realize that for so long I really been lying to myself. Check this out. So much time I've wasted dwelling on rejection, when there was nothing for me to do but accept it and move on. Oh, yeah. I found myself getting bitter. I told the world life slipping by. So I'm scared to even go outside. So my heart was open, yeah, yours close to the thought of being mine. I can't get you out my head. Right now, it's an impossible task. Impossible. You're the only one I won't forget. So please, don't forget about me. Don't forget about. Out of respect, I'll let you be. Yes, I just walked away. But furtively, I'd hope you'll chase me. Yeah. I turn around, there's no one I can see. And on that cold February night, a subtle touch when we stood outside, had your arms filled with wine, my mind now filled with you and I intertwined. Oh, babe, right now it's an impossible task. Impossible. You're the only one I won't forget. Only one. So please, don't forget about me. Don't forget about.
Don't you forget about. No, you can't do without. I'm locked, cocked, and loaded, but you won't pull it now. Daydreams and fantasies, so where you wanna be? Purple skies, rooftops, and lush velvet canopies. Was I delusional to think your sole option was me? Inevitably, I know you'll circle right back to me. The one you curved could have been love's epitome. My mind says I'm scratching at what will never be. Promises you never keep. Everything you sow, you reap. Tell me honestly, how could you not remember me? Huh? How could you not remember me? How could you not remember me?
Can't get you out. It's an impossible task. It's an impossible. You're the only one I won't forget. The only one. So please, don't forget about me. Don't forget about. Don't forget about. Can't get you out my head. Can't get you out my head. Right now, it's an impossible task. An impossible task. You're the only one I won't forget. The only one. So please, don't forget about. Don't forget about. Please, don't forget about me. My baby, please don't.
So I'm Durant Searcy. I'm a singer, songwriter, producer, performer, actor if you're nasty. And this is...
I'm Harleaux, and I am an author, poet, publisher, consulting agent, and also songwriter, thanks to Durant.
Yes. So we actually collaborated on Please Don't Forget About Me, which is the song you just heard earlier. How did it come about as far as how you remember it?
Well, I remember because we had been following each other for a while on social media, and you'd come to a few of my events. Mm-hmm. And so I remember you reached out to me, you told me about the concept of the song, and you'd asked me if I wanted to be featured on it, and I thought, okay. I was a little nervous at first because I'd never been on a song before. So,
ain't nobody.
But yeah, I jumped on the idea and I thought it was great. I loved the song, and yeah, it was pretty quick after that.
Okay, well I appreciate that. But
yes.
the song, of course, was it was inspired by true events. But what really triggered me to write the song was Jasmine Sullivan's "Lost Ones." That was like one of my favorite songs last year. Did it come out last year? I think it was last year.
I think it's been
But yeah, she
about a year.
performed it at, I believe, the Essence Awards or BET Awards. We still can't figure out which
Yeah,
it was.
which
But she was
one.
like in the basement and in the dressing room, and then she walked up to do Pick Up Your Feelings. But I've listened to the song a lot of times because it was one of my favorite songs. But for some reason, that day, it inspired me to write that song. So when she did that performance, and in the song she says, "Please don't forget about me," that's what really triggered me to actually write the song. And on top of the fact that I was going through something, so it was kind of pretty much easy. And I remember from you, we were talking on the phone, it wasn't my idea to have anybody featured on the song, because your part I was just going to talk.
Yeah.
And we were talking about something that had to do with a book or something, and then it just clicked in my head, we should do a song together. And I just thought I was being innovative by having a poet on my song, because nobody else is doing it, I thought. But I'm sure somebody else is doing it, but whatever. Now they're really going to be doing it. So that's really how this song works, and I appreciate you for being a part of it.
Oh, yeah, of
And
course.
hopefully we'll be singing
Thanks
it
for having me
live,
on.
like for real, pretty soon.
Yes. That would be great.
I just wanna talk to you for a second while I'm dealing with this insomnia. You see, I don't see what they see, even though my mirror is clean. I overthink, I scrutinize everything about me. Yeah, I'm guilty. But you won't see me walking with my head down, nah. 'Cause that ain't me. Oh, what's
Hey, what's up, y'all? I am Carlos Harleaux, and you may have remembered my voice and my face on two previous podcasts, the Brown Liquor and Cigars podcast that I did with John Patrick Adams, and then also a solo podcast called Trigger Point, which also is influenced by the book of the same name. So now back again with a third podcast. This one is called the Water Bearer podcast, and I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of the backstory of the inspiration. So it actually was inspired by one of the last episodes of the Brown Liquor and Cigars podcast. And I mentioned something about how if I get upset, I might need a little bit of time to myself to think. And I said, I might need a few hours. I said, I might need a couple days. I said, I might need 5 days. And yeah, I was massacred for saying 5 days because they thought, that's crazy that you need that much time. And so, shortly after that episode and after receiving a lot of, I guess you could say light hate mail for saying that I needed 5 days, I started looking at traits of Aquarius guys, because sometimes things are, some people say based on zodiac, and I'm an Aquarius. And lo and behold, what I found was the toxic trait that a lot of people say from Aquarius men is that they don't showcase their emotions very well. So I thought, this would be interesting to delve into this on a podcast level. So it's all about Aquarius people, how to deal with them, maybe some of the signs they click well with, signs they don't, and all the other signs as well and how they interact with Aquarius. So nothing too deep or too serious, but just a fun, quirky way to get into the zodiacs, but especially highlighting Aquarius. So tune into it starting in January 2023.